Hi, I'm Jim Gray, and I'm the Director of Agent Growth here at Keller Williams Realty. What I'd like to do is talk to you about growth. If you're here at this website, it's likely you and I have spoken on the phone, or perhaps you've spoken to one of our Keller Williams agents and you've been directed to this site because you are thinking about how to grow your business. Well, I want to tell you about the Keller Williams Difference. When it comes to growth, there are many different ways to practice. There are many different types of brokerages that support a certain type of practice, but I can tell you one of the characteristics common to a Keller Williams agent is the idea of growth. So let me tell you a little bit about me first, though. I got licensed in 2013. I sold 57 houses that first year by myself. That was crazy. Over the next 6.5 years, I sold 437 houses. I became the director of lead generation for the 13th largest expansion team at Keller Williams, and I did that for just about 3 years. I began coaching agents professionally in 2018, and I have logged since 2018 about 1,000 hours of professional coaching time. And in the last 2 years, I've consulted directly with over 2,000 agents on the subject of business development and growth. So you're probably sensing a theme here. At Keller Williams, agents who come here come because they want to grow. So maybe you're in that $2 million range and you want to get to $4 million. Maybe you're in the $4 million range and you're thinking about how do you get to $8 million. Maybe you're in the $12 million range and you're thinking about 24, 25, 30, and 40 million. Maybe you're thinking about team building. There is a lot of talk about team building right now. And in the market that's coming, that's going, all of the lawsuit and NAR stuff, teams are going to have a real opportunity here to take market share. So if team building is on your mind, or if you have a team right now, there are strategic moves that you can make that will help you do really well in the market that's about to appear. All right, so let me tell you a little bit about the process. I am sure if you're like most real estate agents, you've got an idea of a business in your head that maybe is not fully realized right now. It's that business you daydream about, right? However you daydream about it, meaning maybe it's amazing systems that work flawlessly. Maybe it's a big group of agents that show up every day, fully energized, working together to build their lives. Maybe it's a certain income number. Maybe it's a certain volume or unit number, right? It's that business that you imagine in your head. Now, there's another business. That's the business you're doing today, right? And if you're here, it's because you're wondering, how do I get there? How do I take where I am now and walk a path to the business I want to create? Okay. Well, a way to do that is to do a business review with me. I want you to know that we can sit together, and I'd be happy to do this for anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes to walk through a review of your business to see if we can determine what would be a strategic plan that you can take from the meeting with me and execute. Now, it's a pretty simple agenda for the meeting, by the way. We're going to go over where you are right now, and we're going to talk a little bit about what your business is right now. Then I want to get a little clarity on where do you want to go. And in this meeting, I tell folks, look, no judgment. This is your minute to daydream a little bit. Let me be the space where you can talk about the business you dream about. Then we'll do a little calculation. Where are you now? Where is this business you dream about? What's the gap? The gap is really important because that's what the plan we'll design will address. So we're going to talk about where you are now, where you want to go, what's the gap, and then what is the strategic plan that could close the gap. And in filling the gap, there are lots of things that we could talk about. Are there strategy or tactics, right, that you need to improve or change or begin or eliminate? Are there resources you're missing? Maybe lead sources or tools or technology, right? Do you have an effective tech stack in place that does what it needs to do and do it effectively? Do you have a proper training? Are there gaps right now in your training, scripting, or follow-up, or lead generation? and I should have put this last, but I would say the most important thing is your mindset where it needs to be for this dream of growth that you have? I can't tell you if there's one common theme among agents that want to grow. I have observed that in so many ways, it's the assumptions that we make about what is true. I call them limiting assumptions, right? There are certain assumptions that we say, well, this is true. Well, the market is really hard. Well, there's no inventory. Well, the interest rates are really high. Well, there's so much upheaval politically. And this becomes our reason that we can't grow. But in this discussion with me, in this room, I'm going to say, hey, man, what if that didn't matter? What if we focused on what you can control? If we focused on that, could we take your business from where it is now to where you think you want it to go? And I think you might be very, very surprised at what you would discover. All right, now, the thing I want to assure you, there's one thing we're not going to do in this meeting, and I want to be really, really clear about this. And this is kind of important. So when you come here, I really do want you to understand that this is the one thing I'm not going to do. I'm not going to ask you to join Keller Williams, because that's not what this meeting is about. What this meeting is about is for you and I to get to know each other, for me to hopefully work with you to see if we can design at least the beginning of a plan to take you from where you are now to where you think you want to go. And in the course of that discussion, here's what you will experience. You'll experience how, if you were at Keller Williams, this is the kinds of discussions, the kinds of resources and tools that we would bring to bear on helping your business grow. And then it would be on you if you wanted to have a further discussion about the Keller Williams difference and how we might even go further to apply these tools and resources to your business. We can certainly do that. And if you decide you get what you need, you just take that back to your brokerage and you go out there and be awesome. Trust me when I say this is a meeting where in all cases, it's a win-win. I just want to go through a bit of mutual discovery. I've had many agents, and I really appreciate it. They'll say to me, oh, Jim, I don't want to waste your time. And what I can tell you is it's never a waste of time for two agents to get to know each other who will likely do business together. It won't be me in particular, but it'll be all the agents that I serve here at Keller Williams. And it keeps my skills sharp on consulting with agents who have growth plans. And I like to think that I can add some value, hopefully, to your business. So you'll gossip about me out there, but you'll have good things to say. All right? So listen, I encourage you, book a business review. Let's take 30 or 40 minutes. Let's talk about your business, and let's see if we can't draw on a napkin a path to that business you see in your imagination. I look forward to speaking with you.